Have you ever wondered if that small 1990 D penny sitting in your change jar could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Well, you might want to take a closer look, because the 1990 D 1-cent coin from the United States has more to it than meets the eye. Welcome back to the Channel Coins Heritage, where we uncover hidden treasures from everyday coins and reveal how collectors turn pocket change into profit. So, let's dive into the story of the 1990 D Lincoln cent and see what makes it special. The 1990 D 1-cent coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which you can recognize by the small D mint mark just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. This penny features the classic Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparro. On the front, or obverse, we see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the words "In God We Trust" along the top, "Liberty" on the left, and the year 1990 on the right side next to the mint mark. Flipping the coin over, the reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial in fine detail, a design that had been in use since 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely, you can even spot a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, just like the real monument in Washington, D.C. Along the top rim, it reads United States of America, and below that, E pluribus unum, with 1 cent at the bottom. Now, let's talk about composition. By 1990, the U.S. Mint had long switched from solid bronze to a copper-plated zinc planchet. So, this coin is made of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. It weighs about 2.5 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Even though the penny might look like solid copper, the zinc core beneath makes it lighter and cheaper to produce. The 1990 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Billions of these coins were minted, over 4.9 billion at the Denver Mint alone, so most are very common in circulation today. However, collectors still look for high-grade examples and certain rare varieties. When it comes to value, circulated 1990 D pennies are typically worth just their face value, 1 cent. But in mint state condition, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, the value can jump. A brilliant red uncirculated 1990 D penny can sell for $5 to $15, while top-graded examples, especially MS-68 reds, have been known to reach $200 or more at auction. Now here's an interesting twist. There's a famous error associated with the Philadelphia version of this coin, known as the 1990 no-S-proof Lincoln cent, but that's a story for another day. While the Denver issue doesn't share that error, it remains a part of one of the most collected coin series in U.S. history. If you think you found a shiny, nearly flawless 1990 D penny, keep it safe and consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Coins with strong luster, sharp details, and no visible scratches are the ones collectors pay the most for. So next time you spot a 1990 D penny, don't just toss it aside. Check its condition, shine, and details. You might be holding on to something worth much more than a cent. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin hunting stories every week.